story of the Weisse Hexa dates back to the days of the witch burnings. According to legend, the prince of a tiny alpine country went hunting one day and ended up with a serious injury. On the brink of death, he was saved by a young witch with silver white hair like freshly fallen snow, shining and beautiful. When she first appeared, the prince feared the witch, but soon he realized she was a kind young woman. Slowly but surely, he opened his heart to her, and the two of them fell in love. Once his injury had healed, the prince asked the witch to come back to the castle with him to live out the rest of their days. But the girl refused his offer, leaving him with these words, "As a witch, I could never be your bride. It's impossible." Still, she promised him, "If you ever desire..."
Lieutenant, the drop location is just ahead.
Understood. She promised him, "If you ever desire the power of a witch, then I will offer it to you."
Sleep well. I bet you'll be feeling better by morning.
I'm sorry, Archduchess. This illness suddenly came out of nowhere. I've always been one of those people who never gets a cold. But now...
It goes to show how tired you are. I'm not surprised, since you sank an entire carrier ship on your own. Yes?
Your costumes have arrived.
Ah, please, come in.
Pardon the intrusion.
Costumes?
That's right, there's going to be a masquerade ball here tomorrow. It's in honor of Lord Redford's birthday. Or at least that's what we're telling everyone it's for. The party is actually an excuse for the Allies to get together and decide how they're going to respond to everything they just saw you do. I hope we'll bring home some good news. We need other countries to support us.
Well, that could have gone a lot smoother. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to do my first jump at night. Okay, I'm supposed to meet our spy, Captain Lawrence, at the old capital city. I hope the wind didn't blow me too far off course.
Sure. Keep heading that direction and you'll hit the main road.
Thank you very much.
Why don't you take this with
No,
you?
please, I couldn't possibly.
Nonsense, lad. Consider it a gift.
You better just accept it, Sonny.
I feel kind of bad about this. They don't realize they're helping an enemy.
You okay? Need any help down there?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. I see. So both of you are maids and you work at the same big mansion together.
Yeah, I have some time off, so I'm visiting my sister who lives in the old capital city.
And I happen to be given an errand to run in the same place, so I'm joining her. A quick trip.
How very fortunate. It's lucky you know how to drive. You have a very refined nature about you. I assumed you were your lady's mistress.
Ah, of course I'm not. I'm just a simple handmaiden.
Tell us about yourself. Where's your hometown, mister?
Yeah, sure. My family's from a town called Tools. I was studying outside of Aelstad, but with things getting worse every day that passes, I came back to volunteer for military service.
So you're a soldier?
No. They wouldn't let me enroll because of a chronic illness that caused me to fail my exam. I guess that makes me kind of pathetic.
That doesn't mean you can't help. You can offer support to our country from the sidelines. It takes more than fighting and shooting guns to win a war.
She's right. Aelstad's such a tiny country. Our mistress told us we have to work together and do everything we possibly can. That's the only way our people will survive this war. Here. All peeled for you.
So this is Aelstad, and these girls are the people I'm fighting. so sour.
You're tracking an enemy spy in our ranks? Ah, so that's why you had Coots in here the other day. But why would you get Bianca involved? I thought you weren't going to use the Royal Guard.
I'm afraid the situation's changed. The spy is now too close for comfort. He's in the old capital.
The palace. Are they looking for the basement?
I'm not sure, but I want to be as careful as possible. If they found out our secret, he'll have died in vain.
You okay?
Yes. Izetta and the Archduchess are doing their best. I'll make sure this is cleaned up. They won't have to worry about anything when they return.
This is a great view of the castle.
I apologize that we don't have a bath or anything here in your room, but we'll happily get a tub of hot water sent up for you. All you have to do is ask.
I'm sorry that I showed up without any advance notice.
It's a pleasure to have one of Lana's friends staying with us.
I'm grateful, though I didn't expect your big sister to be an innkeeper.
It's no problem, really. Times being what they are, business at the inn has been pretty slow lately, so you're helping us out. Stay as long as you like.
Thank you. One day, a long time after the prince had healed and returned to the castle, an enemy suddenly appeared and attacked his country. The prince charged into battle but was horribly wounded. It looked like his banners would fall, but then the White Witch returned in a blaze of heavenly light. She used a strange staff to instantly drive away the invaders. She saved the country. This was followed by a brief period of happiness and celebration. But in the end, the prince succumbed to the wound he'd received and died. The witch was filled with sorrow and swore that she would take up the mantle as guardian of the prince's country. She would protect what he cared for, and she did. She kept his people safe until the end of her life and became a legend. Yes? What is it?
Just wanted to tell you that dinner's ready.
So, the old castle is off limits to all visitors?
That's what I've heard. Seems like a waste of a nice building.
Yeah, it's a real shame. With the White Witch protecting Aelstad again, I've been thinking about the legend a lot. I kind of wanted to see the castle, but that probably sounds stupid.
Not at all. I love that story. Especially the end. She protects the country to honor his memory, even though they can't be together. Do you know what that is? An example of what it really means to love someone.
Sure, but there's another version of the story's ending, though it's definitely not the most popular one told.
Really? What is it? I've never heard that.
You have to think about what the world was like back then. The citizens and prince's advisors wouldn't have been quick to accept a witch. Oh, and another thing, some people think the prince was already married when he met the witch.
It's been a long time, Mr. Bonham.
Is that you, Lanta? You've grown up since I saw you last.
You were always a good customer. Can I get you another beer?
How dare you! I refuse to believe that's true! Good night, sir.
Huh? You said what? Are you crazy?
Did I get something wrong?
Well, yeah, you did. That's not how the story goes at all. Plus, Bianca's a huge fan of Lady Izetta, Aelstad's new White Witch. She loves her.
Is that right?
She acts all tough, but she's a romantic. You ruined it for her.
I really screwed up. Are you okay?
Paris, it's my job.
I'm sorry.
I forgot to lock the door.
Commander, is everything okay? Your face is really red. I hope you're not coming down with something.
the commander's not feeling in command of herself. What? It's a joke.
Your reports? Right. We've been questioning the local townspeople, and several of them said they'd seen this man. Continue the search. Keep the castle under strict guard. Ma'am!
Quiet.
Sorry. So this Private Jonas said he'd somehow stumbled upon a secret about the Aelstad witch?
That's right.
How do you know he wasn't lying?
His own people killed him. The official story is that he was shot by one of our soldiers who was lost in the woods, but that's not true.
They silenced him.
Most likely. I certainly didn't finish off the kid, so they either let him bleed out, or they killed him. The Royal Guard is keeping a constant watch on the old castle. There must be some kind of secret they're hiding. Something big they don't want us to find, just like the Major thought. But they won't be able to keep us out. We'll begin the mission tomorrow.
What a wonderful party. Happy birthday, Lord Redford. Oh, dear. I think you have the wrong person. Goodness me, I'm sorry.
If you happen to see his lordship, please pass our regards along to him.
I'm sure he's delighted you're here.
Are those two young girls?
His lordship has beautiful friends. Gorgeous. You know, Prince Henry wanted to come. In secret, of course, just so he could see those two in person. I'm certainly glad you convinced him otherwise. He would have gotten all worked up and blown their cover. My lord, everyone is ready for the meeting.
There they go.
Archduchess.
There's no point in worrying about it now. Why don't the two of us have a dance? Just you and me.
But I'd be embarrassed.
Don't worry. Out here, no one will be able to see us.
You left the party as well? I guess we weren't the only ones who needed a little air.
I would hate to interrupt a romantic stroll in the moonlight. We'll be going. Good night.
There's plenty of room for all of us out here in the gardens. Why not enjoy a dance before you head back in?
I'm afraid that's not possible. We prefer to dance alone. My partner is a little shy.
Then dance with me.
Surely you jest. You see the way I'm dressed. I can't twirl in this costume.
Maybe not, but a sharp sword brings out your beauty more than any dress ever could. If you'll forgive me for being so forward.
Something's not right. Why can't I stop looking at this strange girl?
Izetta! What was that?
I do apologize. My date here is a big fan of yours. She's obviously overcome with excitement. Not everyone can handle Aelstad's witch, right?
So you know who we are? Explain yourself. Who are you?
Ah, there you are, my lady.
You're right on time. My lord, this man, who is...
Is there something wrong?
No.
Then please hurry back inside. We've made some important decisions. I promise, Archduchess. I'll persuade the President to send troops to Europe as quickly as possible.
Wonderful! Thank you, Mr. Stanley.
Amazing!
Izetta, if Atlanta sends troops to Aelstad, the whole tide of the war will change. It's all thanks to you. You're amazing.
Hey, old man. Another run?
We should be good friends as much as we see each other.
easier than I thought it'd be.
It's a bit of an old trick, but it works because of the clueless driver. He didn't know we were there, so he didn't have to lie.
I never did get to apologize to Bianca after I walked in on her.
Be honest with me. What exactly is the Major hoping to find here in the castle?
A weakness. The witch's secret room.
Yes, my research says there's a place in the old Aelstad castle that's known by that name.
What are those?
Some materials I borrowed from the workshop. These documents were discovered in a church that legend says was built on top of the White Witch's grave. They were supposedly written by a priest from her era. The story in these pages is a bleak version of the White Witch legend, but it feels more real to me than the romantic fairy tale Aelstad likes to tell.
By the time he finally met the White Witch again, the prince had taken a wife. Still, he focused all of his affections on the White Witch who had saved his beloved country. To his wife, this was an unforgivable slight. When the prince died, the wife discovered the witch's secret. She managed to seal away her power and then betrayed her to an enemy nation. After that, the White Witch suffered through the tortures of the Inquisition, until finally she was burned at the stake. Years later, after the wife had died, the people of the country who had both feared and revered the White Witch hid her secrets within the basement of the castle to preserve her memory.
Is that some kind of map?
This is what the Major spoke of.
I believe it's a matter of location. There are some places where the witch can use her power, and some places where she cannot.
So then, that's what her big weakness is? What's happening?
Any idea what the hell that thing is?
I don't know, but don't move! Bianca. Let's go. You get in contact with Attila. Have all the exits sealed. Right.
Hey!
You go. I'll act as a decoy. Here.
What? Best of luck.
A beautiful moon.
So, you were a Germanian spy.
So you turned out to be a member of the Aelstad Royal Guard.
Give yourself up. Spies aren't protected under international law, but if you tell us everything you know about the Germanians' plans, we won't hurt you.
Thanks for the offer, Bianca. But I can't betray my homeland. You understand, right? I never got to apologize. I'm sorry about ruining the witch legend for you. Really. I think you're right. A story is better with a happy ending. even if that ending happens to be a lie. I'm not just talking about the story of the White Witch. Lots of fairy tales have their sad or gruesome climaxes changed to something more lighthearted. I used to wonder why everyone wanted to believe in a happy ending so badly. But I think I finally understand, given the last few days. It must be because in life it's impossible to avoid tragic endings. Like the prince and his witch. Or like me and you.
Go retrieve the body.
Ma'am!
Sieg heil, soldier.
My fellow Atlantans, I have now seen the incredible destructive force of the witch with my own two eyes. The expansion of the Germanian Empire is certainly a threat to the United States of Atlanta, but the White Witch's power is just as troubling. She could possibly be more dangerous than all of Otto's armies combined. Thus, I make the following urgent recommendation to the President and his cabinet. We must send as many available troops to Europe as soon as possible to defeat the Germanian Empire, as well as the Duchy of Eilstadt.